This is our new Digimon anime, Beatbreak. After a 2.5-year hiatus between anime, Digimon is officially back. So how was the pilot? This is my review of Digimon Beatbreak Episode 1. Welcome to the DigiKnow. If it's your first time here, we review and analyze Millennium Era anime like Digimon, Shaman King, Beyblade, as well as their remakes and sequels. Back in 2020, I got my start reviewing every episode of the Digimon Adventure reboot, so starting up a new Digimon anime has got me all nostalgic. If you end up liking the video style, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free, it's more like an endorsement, and it'll help me reach my dream of 100,000 subscribers. So let's get into it. I liked this a lot. I got everything I was hoping to see in this pilot and more, including great action, a look at human villains through the opening animation, a compelling story hook, and stakes. This episode serves as a great crash course on Digimon franchise rules and tropes. In the same way Time Stranger's opening assumes some players may be brand new to Digimon, Beatbreak doesn't assume you know what's up and shows off multiple flashy Digivolutions right from the rip. We have the story setup baked into the opening. In the new future, E-Pulse is generated by human thought and emotion and used as an energy source for AI devices, but from its shadows, terrifying monsters have appeared, powered by E-Pulse. There are a ton of cool, fun group shots in the opening that endear you to the idea of this team. What really had me jumping out of my seat in this opening though was the presence of human villains. Something I thought was sorely missing from 2020 and Ghost Game were clear, series-long, or even just arc-long antagonists. We need something to push back against, something to resist, like Leviathan from Appmon. While Leviathan was a great AI villain, I personally think Digimon's strongest villains are the human ones, one of the greatest being the Digimon Emperor storyline. So seeing several humans who look like they are up to no good, I'm thrilled to see Beatbreak has antagonists ready for us. I love an evil plan, an evil scheme. The episode proper opens with a bounty hunting sequence where Reina and Makoto, along with their Digimon, are hunting a Fanbemon user. It's unclear who is really in the wrong here. If we didn't know from the marketing materials that these were our heroes, I'm not sure that their actions let us know that they're objectively in the right, especially when the leader character, Kyo, tells their target, "You're off to the Ministry of Civil Protection," and he goes, "No, anywhere but there," and then we linger on a creepy close-up of Kyo. It's a little unsettling in a way that I like. I did not expect 2 evolutions in the first 5 minutes either. We knew about this scene from the trailer, but I thought this would be episode 2 and 3 material. I quite like this digital matrix world we're in. Is this the internet, the Sapotama equivalent? These digital spaces are pretty hit or miss. Hosoda's internet world from our wargame is brilliant, while the ones from Cyber Sleuth and Adventure 2020 are big time lacking personality for me. The neon line work here in this world is great. I'd like to know more about this space, and I hope we get additional info in an upcoming episode. Let me hit pause on the review to let the sponsor of this video say hello. Frequent viewers know sponsor spots are pretty rare on the channel, but when ZeninTCG reaches out, I'm always stoked. They're an online retailer, your one-stop shop for Digimon goods that are meant to be exclusive to Japan, to China, to Korea, but that you can get globally thanks to ZeninTCG. I went to them for my 25th anniversary color Digivice last year and my Vital bracelets before that. The new thing they're excited about is the Digimon Color Cross Wars 15th edition, celebrating the 15-year anniversary of the 6th Digimon anime, Cross Wars/Fusion. New V-Pets are styled after Shoutmon and the Blue Greymon from the 2010 anime. And what's more, for a limited time there is a 10% off promo for the bundle, good until October 20th. But ZeninTCG have been nothing but professional when I've dealt with them. Fun fact, when I ordered the 25th color Digivice, I kinda hid my identity. I ordered without letting on that I was the guy from the DigiKnow, and I can tell you that everything was super legit, on time, and in great condition. This is obviously a sponsorship, but I really do think every Digimon fan should at least have ZeninTCG on their radar. Give them a follow on socials so you know what other promotions they have on the way. Back to the review. The Murasamemon sequence, by the way, is excellent. Big Summer Wars energy from this cut, with the red line work and the general aura of this digital monster. I love that his default state is this menacing beast man, not a cutesy rookie that can sometimes turn into this form. After this bounty hunt, we get to meet Tomura Tenma proper. I like how much they communicate about him through his clothes and accessories. The wired earbuds is cool, a nice touch. You might think, Plot hole. If this is 2050, shouldn't his earbuds be wireless? The thing is, I know privacy and surveillance specialists recommend wired buds for calls because wireless Bluetooth sets can be easily compromised, easily tracked. So this small decision to have him wear wired buds is almost certainly a subtle bit of character building, telling us Tomoro knows a thing or two about surveillance and is pretty competent. Not so competent, however, that he can't stop a wild Digimon event alone. Skipping ahead, he meets Gekomon in a scene that is very reminiscent of Hiro and Gamamon's meeting in Ghost Game. From the shot composition to their reactions to one another. A pack of hyena-looking, wolf-type Digimon attack Tomoro and his newly hatched Gekomon, a lizard rookie who wants to eat the unique E-Pulse of Tomoro. When Gekomon defends Tomoro, I like that it's because, quote, Tomoro's E-Pulse is all mine, no one else is getting a taste. Gekomon isn't sharing, and that's pretty fun. Tomoro has an older brother, Asuka, who is also here protecting him from the pack of enemy Digimon. After Ghost Game hid Hiro's dad from us for 90% of the series, and Adventure 2020 elected not to explore the family lives of its cast, I wasn't really expecting a family member character to actually be present. That might not last forever based on how this episode ends. Something happens to Asuka that is not looking good and that is likely to result in a series-long sense of guilt for Tomoro and a driving desire to avenge Asuka. That's great. Stakes, a bit of darkness, questionable heroes, and questionable partnerships like the alliance Tomoro and Gekomon make in the final minutes of this episode, where Tomoro agrees to feed his E-Pulse to Gekomon in exchange for protection. So that was the first episode of Beatbreak. I'm gonna try and avoid sweeping statements or wild predictions, but I was extremely happy with our first episode. It was legitimately everything I wanted and more. Stellar animation, its digital world or digital space looked interesting. Its characters strike me as complex. I don't yet fully understand the major players of this world, which means it isn't this ultra simple storyline. I don't want to get too hung up on that human villains callout from the opening, but that was my surprise of the week. I can't wait to learn more about what they want with Tomoro and Kyo's team. So, strong pilot. I'm not a scored review kind of guy, but I'd give it an 8 out of 10 for fall anime pilots, and as a Digimon pilot, I'd give it a 9. I honestly don't know what it could have done better. What did you think about the episode? As always, let me know by sharing your comments. I love gathering to talk the new anime at the bottom of these videos, so subscribe if you haven't yet. Remember to check out the sponsor of the video, ZeninTCG, and check out my book. It's an original novel inspired by anime like Monster Rancher, Metabots, and Digimon. It's called Monster Revolution. Links to everything are in the description of this video. Thanks a bunch for watching. As a programming note, I'll be away next weekend, so the next couple videos from me will be pre-recorded stuff on topics that aren't Beatbreak. Take care and see you in the next video. Monster Revolution is a love letter to the monster taming anime and games of the late 90s and early 2000s. It's made for an audience who grew up watching and playing Pokemon, Digimon, Monster Rancher, and it's equally influenced by stories that came after that millennium gold rush of monster franchises. Things like Summer Wars, Persona 5, Bell, some deep cuts too like Clara and the Sun. Aki is the star of the show, along with Haru, the team's social media manager, and Rina, the enforcer, who is a champion esports player. With their partner programs, Mamoru, Seo, and Iko, they go on an adventure across the virtual world that'll see them meeting new allies and enemies.